Yo, what's going on, everybody? Another week, RedZone RoundUp with yours truly, Isaiah Santos, Bryce Fry, here to bring you the recap of the wild card round. Isaiah, it was
Woo!
crazy, wasn't it?
It's super wild, man.
First week in the playoffs, wild card round. We got 4 quarters of action for you. You ready, Isaiah?
Oh yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, 7 minutes each, 4 quarters. Let's get to it. All right, everybody, let's get this thing kicked off. Isaiah, wild
Mm.
card round,
Yes,
playoffs. They're
sir. Yes,
here,
sir.
and they're very much, rocking and rolling. So
For
we had some
sure.
upsets. We had some games not go the way that I anticipated.
I
So
agree on that part. I agree with that, man. Very much so. It was like you said, people was getting rocked. People was getting rolled over.
yeah, they
I don't
definitely
know what
were.
I don't know what happened, man, but hey, you pay. I always keep trying to say the Patriots. It's just by nature. I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro.
They just slip out of my mouth. It
New
shouldn't have
era,
done.
new era.
But man, those Texans, bro, they just Joe Flacco
Hey,
was giving the game away.
that man C.J. Stroud was doing his thing.
Dude, first half, my man had 3 touchdowns. I mean, they put up
He's looking good.
45 and they sent them boys rolling down I-45. They told them get
Yeah.
up out of here and don't come back, man. It's H Town. That's what we do around here, man. We win. We do what we gotta do.
Hey,
I'm
man, they
excited.
did. They did
Yeah.
it. It was nice. They put up that 45 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they said Joe Flacco, no flocking around here, boy. They
Uh,
they
no,
very much
sir.
shut him down. What they have, 2 pick sixes, I
Two
guess.
pick sixes, yeah, and
Two pick
like a
sixes. Joe
minute and a
Flacco
half.
threw more touchdowns to the Texans than he did the Browns.
Uh-huh.
Amari Cooper was basically shut out
Nowhere.
of the game. Basically was inexistent.
Yeah.
Um, Kareem Hunt shut down. I'd say pretty much that was a one-sided game the whole way
Oh
through.
yeah, for
It
sure,
was
man. The Texans, they were solid. They
you
were
know,
solid.
I was obviously hoping the Texans would win, but like it was pretty surprising to me. I didn't think that they'd do it in that fashion. I thought obviously Joe Flacco was going to show up the way he's been playing. I mean, he's been playing solid, so I did in a dome. I didn't expect
Yeah.
him to have a performance like that. So
Hey,
that was pretty surprising.
he's still a Raven at heart, man.
Yeah, he is.
He did what the Ravens usually do, sent the Browns home packing, crying. So
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny, but
yeah. And then that next matchup, Saturday night, you had the Chiefs beating the Dolphins 26-7. That was almost the same exact type of game. Tua and them boys were not ready for the cold. Their coach, he likes wearing
you're
that
right.
shirt. I wish it were colder. Well, I bet you he wish he didn't.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
bet, I
no.
bet, I bet you he wish it was 70 in sunshine because the way they looked in the cold was pretty terrible.
They were what 0-4, or now
Yeah,
they're 0-5 and 40 or lower. I
0 and
mean,
5 and 40 or lower.
I should have.
Still, oh, actually, yeah, they now that the Detroit Lions won, they are now the longest team in sports with the longest drought,
Oh,
playoff drought, playoff
well,
win drought.
dang. Yeah.
Obviously, they went, but playoff win
Yeah,
drought.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think it hit 30 years. I think that's what it was.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's a long time for them not to win a damn playoff game,
that's a
especially
long
for
time, brother. That's a long
yeah.
time. I mean,
Tua's time is almost over. There, he ain't getting it going. Like he
I
ain't never went to
know.
the playoffs.
Well, dude, and then the thing I saw on the tweet app, everybody's talking their own shit, saying what
Yeah,
they say. I'm one of them, so I
mm,
get it. That's
I've
your
seen
that's
it.
your
I've
safe
seen it.
that's your safe place, whatever. But I saw people immediately after talk about, oh, we got to draft this, we got to get this, we got to get more weapons for him. I'm thinking, dude, Tua has literally, if not one of the most weapons in the whole league,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
the fastest weapons, arguably one of the most weapons. It's like, what else do you need to give that dude? He has two receivers that run 4.2 40s. He's got 2 running backs that run 4.2 40s.
They got a relay team, man. They got a whole
I mean,
USA
dude,
relay
literally,
team.
they got the USA 4x1 team on their offense, and he needs more weapons.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know,
just
man. We
like
need
that.
we need a better quarterback.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, and I'm not saying he's terrible. He's obviously not.
He
He's
led
not.
in passing yards.
He's not built for it though. When it comes down to the nitty and gritty, man. When the time matters,
Yeah,
he crumbles.
he looks kind of like out of shape too. I don't know.
He did look bigger this year. I think that was
I
maybe
think
to
it's
take more
the
hits.
cold, yeah, and then wearing that
Yeah,
flak
true.
jacket and all that. But
You know who else looked disappointing going into that Sunday slate?
oh
That
man,
man, Dak Prescott.
hey,
Yo,
here we go.
yeah, that was
Back home.
yeah, to Cancun. Them boys going to Cancun. That dude looked
Yeah,
like cheese. He also threw 1 or 2 pick sixes. I think 2.
yeah, two pick sixes, and I think like
Man, this dude
3
looked
total
like
interceptions.
cheese at home. All I've been hearing the last several weeks is undefeated at home.
Yeah,
All year
16 straight, 16
16-0 at
straight at
home.
home.
And
That's
I'm just
crazy.
like, yeah, it's
You
like, dude,
got
I've been
rolled
hearing that
over,
all week, 2 weeks in a row, going really the last several weeks. And then
man.
this dude looked like cheese, dude. I'm just
Dude,
like,
it was incredible. It's crazy because the Packers have 5 wins going into this game. They had 5 wins at AT&T Stadium, and I don't think they're like 5-0 against them or something. Dak Prescott was like 1-14 against the spread. The Packers haven't, or the Cowboys haven't beat them in the playoffs in like the past 2 or 3 matchups, man. And now the Texans as I guess as a squad have more wins in the playoffs than the Cowboys do, or than Dak Prescott does. And I don't know, it's like, dude, Dak he's got to go. He's
that's
done.
tough. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a weird deal
You got to
there.
move. You got to move on from that, man.
And I feel the exact same way with him as I do Tua. Like he's obviously not terrible. He has
Yeah,
like his spurts, he has his weeks, he goes on his runs, but then it's the same thing when the time matters, when the game is on the line back against the wall, dude
yeah,
crumbles. And it's just
dude.
like kind of gross. And then the next game, Sunday night, you had the Lions beating the Rams in a 24-23 matchup. That was actually a good game. That was, a
A
game
good
that
first half. I didn't see the second half, man. Like I said,
it
I
was
fell asleep.
boring. It was
It was
definitely a slow
field goals.
paced. Yeah, it was slow paced, but I respected that it was actually a back and forth game and a
Yeah,
close game versus the other 3 games. The other 3
yeah.
games were all shit shows. So I mean, at
I
least this
agree.
one could have went either way. And I mean, I was kind of hoping Matt Stafford would win. I had him to cover. That obviously hit. Rams +5. Thank you. But yeah, let's go into Monday. You already see it, everybody. We're moving on. That boy Josh Allen had to tote that thing for a 52-yarder to declare his Heisman candidacy because he's not getting the MVP. So maybe he get the Heisman or something. I don't know, but maybe they give him like a MVP 2.0 award or
Hey,
runner up.
it was a solid run. It was a solid run, and also Khalil Shakir.
Yes, sir. Receiver to our boy Jalen.
Yeah,
Play with
yeah.
our boy Jalen.
You
Boise
remember?
State.
You remember that that last time we were in Boise out there with them?
I do.
Yeah, that was
Do.
fun. That's pretty fun
Yeah.
at the time.
No, it
But
was. That boy, he probably won't remember us, but we definitely remember him. That's for sure.
yeah, hey, that play though he had that was
It was
nice, man.
crazy. It was a
Dude
great
was out
play,
there
dude. This
break
dude's a
Michael
baller.
Jackson
And
dancing on
actually, fun
it.
fact, you might not know him. I mean, I'm sure you do, like, football aficionado you are,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
Eric Moulds, old school Bills receiver, you know
Okay.
him or
No.
not?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
so old school Bills receiver, played when, back in the day. He has actually been Khalil's receiver coach, like did a lot of working out with him and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
you definitely, like, Bills fans know, like, you could definitely see it because the dude, like, obviously looks good. Like he's a great, like, next year we are obviously moving on from Gabe Davis. He'll play
Oh
with
yeah.
someone else. So that will be essentially, I think, our number 2. I think it's gonna be Diggs, him, Dalton Kincaid. And I
Yeah.
love Dalton Kincaid. Don't even get me started. I think
Yeah.
arguably he's our Travis Kelce-esque. I'm not saying he's the Hall of Fame level Travis Kelce is, but he definitely is that caliber of a
Would you
tight end.
rather have him or Sam Laporta?
Dalton's my guy. Gotta go Dalton Kincaid. Although Laporta is a beast, obviously
Dude,
taking nothing
Laporta's
away from him. He's a baller. But yeah, gotta go with my boy Kincaid, man. Rookie year, about to go into the divisional round. Had him a nice little tug in the wild card weekend.
Hey,
I
Sam
mean,
Laporta's doing the same thing.
he is doing the same thing. Maybe they'll meet each other in the big bowl. I don't know. But anyways, what about that last game, real quick? What you think? You get the Tampa Bay Bucks absolutely demolishing the Eagles, 32-9. Terrible game all the way around. Jalen Hurts proved that he is in the same boat as the likes of Tua and Dak. I mean, at this point, I was always a Jalen Hurts guy all year. Rode his coattail, but at the same time, you got to be
Yep.
honest. It's like, I mean, dude didn't look good. They didn't look prepared. They didn't look like they cared most of the game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess there was a reason he wasn't in my top 5 quarterback list. But at the same
Yeah.
time, Dak Prescott was in that list. So I don't know, man. But dude, I mean, like you got receivers what looks to be like cussing you out on the bench. You got Dallas Goedert
Yeah.
cussing you out on the bench. I mean, it's like, oh
Not
man,
even a superstar player.
yeah, to start to start 10-1, bro, and lose 6 of your last 7.
That's
Like,
tough. That's tough.
dude,
I felt
so
bad for the guy, honestly. I
that's a
felt bad because
major
I've always been
crumble.
a Jalen guy, always been a fan, but
Yeah,
that's tough. Like, it is tough. I don't even know, like, you can't even blame it on one thing almost. It's like,
dude.
was the play calling worse for him throughout the rest of the season? Did his play
James
just go
Bradbury.
down? Did Nick Sirianni just lose the
James
locker room?
Bradbury
Like,
is ass, man.
man, something's ass because they were all ass. But
Yeah.
well, anyways, guys, that's gonna be the recap of Wild Card Weekend, first quarter action. We're gonna get to quarter 2 here in just a second. All right, we're back. Quarter 2. Let's get into it, Isaiah. A lot of storylines going on right now. A lot of coaching changes, a lot of vacancies, a lot of
Yep.
hot seats or seats that have already been emptied. So let's dive in. What's some storylines, or should I say, some open coaching spots that interest you most?
Well, hey, we're gonna start off, and it's probably the quickest coaching change and coaching hire of the year. We didn't mess around. We got once the game was over, Bill Belichick was gone.
He said, "Peace."
Gerard Mayo in. I mean, hey, I'm kind of excited to see it.
That
Gerard
was a
Mayo.
pretty quick ordeal.
It was very quick, like kind of like they had that plan in the middle of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that, by the way. So what's the deal with that? I thought you had to do like interviews.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't. Who knows? I know that after they lost in Germany to the Colts, they said that things with Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick were not the same. That Robert Kraft, he needed to win that game and they lost. So I mean, it's on to the next. Bill Belichick, he's a great coach, but stuff wasn't working. Stuff wasn't working out.
Best.
So we got a guy who's been in New England his whole life. He got drafted there, won a Super Bowl with them, was just the linebackers coach. Now he's the head coach. So we'll see what he does. Gotta give everybody a shot just to see how they started off. But big things to come.
Same thing as the could be the next Dan Campbell story, huh?
Yeah,
played for the Lions 016. Now taking them boys. Just had their first playoff win and whatever some odd years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Could be a 2.0. Maybe not next year.
It's possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. I think the spot that kind of interests me the most at this point is I'm really interested to see who ends up the Los Angeles Chargers head coach. I'm interested to see it. I don't know if is it going to be Jim Harbaugh? Is it going to be Bill Belichick?
No, they did interview.
I mean, we know Bill Belichick went down to Atlanta and interviewed with them. Do I think he's going to be Do I think he's going to be the head coach in Atlanta? Absolutely not.
No.
Interesting job. I think that's a job for somebody that wants a start in head coaching, maybe. I don't think it's necessarily maybe or not a start, maybe like a Mike Vrabel, someone that's like a good candidate, but it's not going to be the best candidates because
It's not, no.
your Jim Harbaugh's, they want to go to an LA, a Dallas Cowboys, assuming Mike McCarthy, they get his ass.
Yeah, they got
So,
to, man. They got to move on from that.
But one other place that interests me that I'm interested to see how this storyline, takes place in the next few weeks, which I'm sure we definitely will be seeing something.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Las Vegas? You hear Max Crosby the other day. You see that?
He said, "I'm gone if they
He
don't."
came out and said, "Yo,
fire AP.
you move on from him. You're moving on from me too." So I like that though. It's like, hell yeah, I'm glad he's sticking up for his boy. That dude like changed the vibe like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they're gonna
they were a
just
whole different team.
yeah, and they're gonna openly just be like, "Oh yeah, that ain't it." Like I don't know. That's kind of a slap in the face, honestly.
Yeah, but I feel like they've done stuff like that. Yeah, they've done stuff like that where the interim head coach was there just for that season and then they move on from him. I don't know, man. I feel like
I don't know.
The players are telling you he's got to be a guy, but I just see that owner Mark Davis and that bowl cut hair that he got.
Yeah, it's hard to take anybody like that serious.
I don't know what Buddy be thinking.
I don't know, bro. He's had that same haircut since like 1936. So I mean, he literally changed that haircut after the Great Depression. So I mean, I don't know. This dude literally ain't listening to his players though, clearly. So I don't know what the deal is over there. I think that's gonna be interesting. Like I just mentioned a second ago. I personally think Mike McCarthy is going to be one of the next to go, and Nick Sirianni could potentially be the next to go. One of those coaches could be out soon.
Yeah, there was someone throwing popcorn at Nick Sirianni as
Dude,
he
that
was
was
walking
funny
out.
as hell.
Did you see that? He tried to get up. He tried to get up out of there so slowly, just walking.
Yeah,
out.
he was walking out, bro. I'd have been. Yeah,
that
no,
was
that
ran.
was funny.
Yeah,
that was funny though.
But another coaching hot seat, I guess, to fill. Pete Carroll, he's gone out of Seattle.
Yeah.
But
where do you think a good landing spot is for him?
Shit, honestly, I don't know. Man. Maybe he could go back to college.
Dude,
Nick Saban's gone. They did just hire Washington's coach, but
but there is obviously big schools that are gonna be. Washington, they don't even got a coach now, so I mean,
and it's right there. So hey, anything
I don't know.
Stay in state.
No, that's true. I wonder. Yeah, no, that's true. I wonder if he's even gonna coach. Or if he's going to be like Nick Saban, because Nick Saban, obviously, people were speculating, maybe he come to the NFL, maybe this, maybe that. I mean, I listened to him talk to Pat McAfee, and then he's done. Like he
said he can't keep his promises.
Like he's
so
reached
old.
that point. He's reached that point in his life. I mean, it's like, dude, at some point you got to hang it up, and it's the same as Bill Belichick. I know he's going to go somewhere. I mean, Buddy's got 6 Super Bowls. Unless he goes to a team that's already in contention, he's not like he's a great coach, one of the best ever. But do I think he could go to like a Los Angeles Chargers and take Justin Herbert to a Super Bowl and be a winner year 1, 2? I don't. Especially in a loaded AFC.
They need a lot of work on that defense over there.
Yeah. So I mean, at some point, I think Buddy's going to hang it up too. But is it today? Obviously not. Is it tomorrow? No. Probably not. He's probably obviously going to move on to, another job. I think one of the hottest spots is going to be that Dallas Cowboy job, though, assuming Mike McCarthy gets canned.
I don't think Bill Belichick would go there, though, just because Jerry Jones is too much in the scene.
Yeah, the dynamic of the oversight, the micromanagement.
Yeah, he's just doing too much. Like, no one cares what the owner thinks. We're not interviewing the owner.
Yeah.
No other owner is getting interviewed after games except for Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
But, it's just like, I don't know. That's not the way Bill Belichick would roll, I think. At least I think, anything can happen, but.
No, I agree. I mean, another job that like someone like an Arthur Smith or a Mike Vrabel might take is or Pete Carroll is that Carolina Panthers job. They don't have a coach. They got rid of Frank Reich earlier in the season. They got good playmakers, good quarterback that obviously they invested in and they're rocking with because they don't have their draft pick up the top. So I mean they went all in on Bryce Young, so that's their guy at least for a little bit. So you gotta get some type of coach in there to work with him. So I mean, so I don't know. Like, do you get a Pete Carroll over there? To bring in some like old school, like I don't know.
I don't know either, man. That's kind of difficult to say. It's just like Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I don't know. Washington needs a coach
70
too.
years old. He's 70 years old.
I know, but it's like maybe he becomes a coordinator under somebody because that's what's probably that's my guess
another
here
thing,
on RedZone RoundUp. This is my guess. You got I'm blanking, old boy Ron Rivera that just was
he's
at
done
the
too.
Washington Commanders. He's done. What I think he could potentially do is join someone like the Bills or somebody who needs a defensive coordinator and be a D coordinator and step down into a little role, getting a little older. Obviously, that head coaching, you're not gonna be a head coach forever. And just like Pete Carroll, it's and Nick Saban, it's just a lot. So like those guys are, reaching up in that age, they've been there, done that. Ron Rivera's went to his Super Bowl. He's a good coach. He's got a new branch of coaches all around the league. Sean McDermott's one of them. Yeah, he might take a lesser role, step down, join a good squad, be a good D
coordinator. Got a point there. Got a little point there at that one.
Yeah, so I don't know. A lot of spots. Interested to see how the next few weeks go. I assume in the next month, a lot of those will be slated though. Like in the next before Super Bowl.
For sure. They definitely got to have that situated. I mean, you can't wait too long with your head coach because he's got like a whole process and then.
Well, yeah, and they might get snatched up by the next person.
Yeah, hiring coaches and all that. So yeah, you got to get on that quick.
Yeah, you do. But anyways, everybody, that's your top storylines, changes around the coaching world, and I guess obviously, like we said, that's gonna be changing and evolving week by week. So you probably maybe hear about something new next week by the time we're back with y'all. So we'll catch y'all with our money time, best time of the day. Isaiah knows I love me some money time, so we're gonna get into that good stuff in just a second. You see the blue. You see the zoomed in. You already know what time it is. It's Cold Kicks action. Right, Isaiah? Am I right or wrong?
Always right, man. Always right.
Try to be. Follow Cold Kicks at Cold Kicks. He's the man. We tell you every week. And I actually just noticed something that he's got cooking. He's actually producing and opening his first sold out convention in Austin, Texas.
Sold out.
So you might have to come to Austin, Texas, Isaiah. You might have to come check it out with the boys one time. Get you some Cold Kicks. And if you're hearing this, you already know it's going to be in 2024. He's looking for the first half, but he's going to get the dates out soon. He got an Instagram page up. I said Instagram. I meant Instagram. He's got that page up and rocking. So when they get a date, he's going to be posting it, letting y'all know.
Oh, yeah.
So he's trying to get out to the people. He's trying to get some movement. We're all leveling up day by day, right? So
absolutely. Don't get left behind.
I got a little word. We might be getting another pair on the way. So I ain't gonna say too much because I don't know what they are. I don't know when.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. But anyways, shop Cold Kicks at Cold Kicks. Don't be lame. If you haven't done it already, you're already too late. You might not even be cool enough to do it and join and buy. So maybe he don't even want to sell to you because you're just not even worth it. So follow Cold Kicks, shop Cold Kicks at Cold Kicks. Just do it. Not Nike, Cold Kicks. All right, everybody, let's dive in. Best time of the day, the money time. Isaiah, we got a lot less games that we got to focus on. So
we got to hit. They got to hit.
Got to be better because you got less games on the slate. That means more focus and attention to what we got. We got 4 matchups. 8 teams. We're dwindling down. Let's check out the odds slate that we got.
A week. It's got to be a 4-0 week.
Got to be. First game slate that we got is the Houston Texans, your boy CJ Stroud, traveling up to Baltimore. Play.
Mm-hmm.
We got Lamar and the Ravens are favored by 9, and that over under is 44.5.
25-6. It was either 25-6 or 25-9. That's how bad the Ravens beat the Texans week 1.
Mm.
Sure, CJ Stroud's first game. Hey, just getting, hey, buddy, just nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So, but we're 19 weeks in, so hey, it's a new beast now. But we're rocking with the home
They got
team.
juiced up.
We're rocking with the home team. What Texans +9? That's got to be an easy one.
Gotta be. That's why I'm actually I'm telling you on it. I got +9 Texans. Because I agree.
Okay.
First start to the season, like you said, not a great game. Playing Lamar, good opponent to get going in the league. But hey,
Yeah.
they got rocking and rolling towards this back end of the season. You got a quarterback that can sling it and a quarterback that can run it. It's gonna be a good matchup, but I don't think the Ravens I don't think they win by more than a touchdown. I think if anything, maybe a touchdown game. That's why I like the +9. So I'm rocking it with you.
That should be an easy one right there. Y'all should be telling that one. It should be.
All right. Next game in the slate, you got the Green Bay Packers, who just dominated the Dallas Cowboys at home in Jerry World, traveling to the West Coast to play the San Francisco 49ers. Back to the full team. That team's had like 8 weeks on bye week. It seems like I haven't seen the last time Christian McCaffrey played a football game.
Yeah,
you got them favored by 9.5, and that over under is 50.5.
That's a big a big spread right there. But I don't know. So I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, the Packers did what they had to do last week, but I don't really have faith in that Cowboys defense. Yeah, they were hot to start off the year, but I just didn't as the year got towards the end, I just didn't have faith in them. So I don't think that they were that good. That's why the Packers were able to score. They're playing a different defense now. Both defenses on these teams are rocking. So I'm gonna go with the under on this one this week. Think that'll, yeah.
All right.
50 points. That's kind of high. Yeah, that's kind of high up there.
So we just went from tailing to being the opposite. I'm taking the over.
You think some points gonna be scored?
I do agree with your points. I do agree with what you were saying. You made some good points. I'm looking at it as Jordan Love's hot, been getting more hot. But then on the other side, you got a team that can produce some of the quickest and easiest points in the whole league. You got Brock Purdy, who's got a lot of options in AU, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. But then he can also hand the rock off to Christian McCaffrey. And then they do got a good defense that could give Jordan Love a little more problems than he did. But Jordan Love did pretty good against pass rush last week against Cowboys. So I don't know.
They ran the ball very well. They ran the ball.
Yeah, so I was thinking of it in the fact, like, both teams been producing,
gonna be scoring.
But I do agree both defenses have been looking stout too, especially the 49ers. We already know what they can do. So it really is just gonna depend if the Packers can do the same and match that. But I'm taking the over. So I guess you're the under, I'm the over. We'll see. 50.5, that's a lot. So we'll see. I assume the better weather, maybe a better chance. If it was in Green Bay, obviously I'd take the under too. But third game in the slate, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield traveling up to Detroit, play indoors, play Dan Campbell and the Lions. You got the Lions favored by 6.5, and that over under is 48.5.
Another team whose defense has been pretty damn good as of late is the Buccaneers. So that being said, Buccaneers +6.5 just blew out the Eagles. Eagles are ass. Dolphins. The Detroit Lions, they always somehow, some way seem to play to their competition and keep it close. I don't really see them pulling away. This is the divisional round of the playoffs. So give me the Bucs +6.5.
Nice, yeah. It's hard for me to go against Baker, so that's why I didn't rock with the lines on this one because I don't like betting against him. He likes showing up and showing out sometimes. So I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna rock with the under 48.5. Like you just said, Buccaneers got them a good defense over there too. They like to fly around. They like to get some hits. They like to get some turnovers. So I think they'll give the Lions some fits. And Lions are not mega explosive. And also, to add on to that, Jared Goff, as we've seen at the last half of the season, he's very inconsistent. He'll play really good. He'll play really bad. He'll play mediocre. He'll play really good. He'll play really bad. He'll play mediocre. He'll play really. So he just played really good. So if we're going in that line that I'm saying, man, the next game is either bad or mediocre. So I mean, unless this dude proves me wrong
Oh,
and gets
yeah.
himself to a
Hey,
AFC NFC championship.
he's played in the Super Bowl before.
He has. So he's been there, done that.
So he
But
knows he knows what it takes to get there in these playoffs.
no, he does. But the way
Just
he's been
not win the
looking
Super Bowl.
ain't been good. So, we'll see. I like that under, though. I like the under because I don't think the Bucks will be, throwing up a billion points either. So,
Yeah, they're playing in a dome. They are playing inside.
they are
So
playing in the dome that most people in the league get hurt in. So, I don't know.
yeah.
All right.
Shit.
Matchup, arguably, of the weekend. You got the showdown, the showdown, Isaiah, the showdown. It's not me, it's everybody saying it. I've been hearing it from everybody.
Oh yeah. Hey, okay. Hey.
You got the Kansas City
Everybody's
Chiefs.
saying it.
Everybody's saying it. Everybody. Kansas City Chiefs traveling up to Orchard Park, playing Buffalo. You got the Buffalo Bills favored by 2.5. Yes, sir. And then you got that over under 46.5. What you like?
Man, you know what I did last week? I had Steelers +10 and I had the Dolphins money line. So and they both crashed. So
Jeez.
you know what happens when we do that? We stick away from that and we just say we're going with the under.
Oh,
I don't know.
all right.
It's gonna be another cold game.
It is.
Chiefs a little better in the cold. They can hang, as
A
you can
little better
see
in the
that.
cold, except we've been catching dubs in the cold. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Hey,
I'll remember that. Hey, I bookmarked that in my brain. I bookmarked you said.
hey, you're the one who said it last week. Can't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
It's hard to. It's hard to.
Said I've done it so many times, and he's just proved you wrong.
But guess what I'm doing this week, boy? I'm betting against him. I got the Bills money line. I got if I could have a Josh Allen money line, I'd have that.
Josh Allen money line.
Couple facts.
Oh, let's hear.
3-1 against the Chiefs in regular season. 0-2 against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. 0-2, both at Arrowhead. Patrick Mahomes' first game ever in a playoff game in another stadium.
That's crazy. He's played like 15 or 16 games.
Never played an away game.
That's
other
crazy.
Than obviously the Super Bowl. Never played an away game. This is his first one. He's already 2-0 against us. I like the odds. I like the back against the wall mentality that we got to have this week. Ain't nobody betting on us. Well, Bryce is. Just saying. So I like it. I think, that's going to be a badass matchup. I think it's going to be a fun one. And I actually kind of am the opposite of you on the thinking, too. I think it's going to be points. I think it's going to be slinging. I think it's going to be slinging. I mean, it's the last game of the year for one of these badass quarterbacks, right? So it's like, these dudes are going to be slinging. They're going to go down shooting. So
I guess, betting the under in the playoffs ain't really the move these days, huh?
Not against two slingers like this, boy. I mean, he's going out like Tommy, man. One of them is. So
hey, I'm sticking with mine, though. I'm sticking with that under.
I feel you. I respect it.
Something strange is going to happen.
Let's dive into my picks. Finish this off. You got Bryce's bet slip. I went 2-1 last week. Just FYI, 2-1. I did the one that I lost was Dolphins. That one got obliterated, so I wasn't even close on that one. I think it was like plus 3.5. Got wiped. So but the three that I'm rocking with, got your Texans +9. I got your Green Bay 49er over 50.5. And then I got the Detroit Bucks under 48.5. That's going to be the three that I lock. I did, I gave my little
You
pick.
should have thrown
About
that
the
fourth one,
Bills, but
man. You
I don't
should
want
have.
to.
You
I
should
didn't want to put the bad juju in.
have. You
So
should.
these are the picks. These are the picks. But you already know. You already
Where
know
he's
I
at
might be
mentally.
slipping a little
Yeah.
dough on it, but I just can't push
Okay.
it to the people. I can't give the
Yeah.
bad vibes. I can't get a bad juju to my boys. They got to go do it. They got to go
I
do it.
understand. I understand.
So that's gonna be the odds for your divisional round playoff matchups, and it's gonna be some good ones, hopefully. So let's talk more about the matchups coming up here in quarter 4 in just a second. Let's get this thing going. Fourth quarter, hold up your fours. Last of the day, best time of the day. Let's get into the upcoming divisional round playoff matchups. Just went over the odds, but let's dive a little deeper, Isaiah. You got the pulling up to Baltimore, first game of the weekend. What you got?
Yeah.
What you like? What you know? What you see?
Man, hey, Ravens defense has been good. Lamar Jackson, definitely MVP caliber quarterback this year. He's definitely going to win it. He was first team All Pro QB. From just from a QB who's getting it done standpoint, the team's winning, not necessarily turning the ball over. He's been solid, man. He's been solid, but he's playing the Texans this week. Took a week off. The week before they were just off that week. So he hasn't played in 2 weeks now. This will be going number 3. So it's gonna hurt when them Texans, when Will Anderson come around that corner, drop that shoulder. He dropped that shoulder on him. But Lamar might fucking spin out, bust out 30, 40 yards and go for 6. But,
might pull a Josh Allen. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't do that little weeks fake slide he was about to do, a little stutter step where lean back.
Bro, that wasn't no fake slide. Get out of here.
It was that.
Bro, that was not no fake slide. If anything, he's a
he hit the pause button.
Pounder. Man, get out of here with that shit. You sound like them weak ass
Pittsburgh
Steelers fans. This is what I say. Have fun in Cancun. Have fun in Cancun.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do on that slide. But hey, it is what it is, man. Cancun's a great ass time, so I mean, no complaints there. Not all these teams are gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So
no, that's facts.
You gotta go with some time.
That's facts. Hey. And then that next matchup to in Saturday night, you got the Packers going into a 49er territory. Man, that's gonna be an interesting game because I think everybody expects that the 49ers are just gonna wax their way through to the Super Bowl. I think this is gonna be one of their tougher matchups in a while. I mean, you got both sides of the ball in Green Bay looking good. I mean, Matt LaFleur is a good coach. I like him. So I mean, I don't know. Not saying they're gonna win, but it could be a good competition for them.
I'll say this: Cam Newton called 3 quarterbacks a game changer. He called Tua Tagovailoa. No. He called
You're talking about game manager.
Game manager, game changer, whatever.
There's a difference, bro. No, the game changer is Josh. The game manager is someone who isn't.
If they're great, they can do it both. But he called Tua, Dak Prescott, and Brock Purdy.
Managers.
Game managers. Okay, fine. Whatever.
See the changer. Now
it's time, boy. And now it's time for them to play against Brock Purdy. I mean, it's like, is the curse real with Cam Newton? Is he gonna I don't know, somehow block the 49ers from being the number 1 seed and making it all the way? I mean, Jordan Love just got a $500,000 bonus just for beating the damn Cowboys in the playoffs. So I don't know if he'll get another $500,000 if he wins this game. So hey, there's a lot of money out there, a lot of motives for these people to want to win.
Glad you brought that up because the next matchup, the 2 p.m. on Sunday, Baker taking on Jared Goff.
Trying to get that another 250.
That's another player who's fighting for some bread. Baker Mayfield getting that $250K every playoff win. So
it's me. I'm doing all I got to do to win that.
Bro, I'm breaking some legs. Shit, I'll fake slide a couple times if I have to. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be another good game inside in the dome.
Yeah. I love a good dome game with some quarterbacks that's just gonna go out there slinging it. Because Baker, that's one thing I love about him. He ain't scared to sling the ball. I
No,
mean,
I mean
he's
he's
got
like
Mike Evans, he's got Godwin, he's got
he,
some weapons.
yeah, he's I guess the next quarterback since Tom Brady to throw for over 300 yards in a playoff game. So that's one game for him down, and he already did it. So hey, anything's possible, man. When you're rolling, you're rolling. It's hard to put the flame out.
Talk about rolling. Talk about rolling. Let's get in that next
Hey,
matchup. You
y'all,
got Pat
y'all play the
Mahomes coming to play
Steelers.
my boys in Orchard Park. Bro, you want to talk about Steelers? You want to talk about this and that? We're the last of 8 teams in the league to be playing. So you can call it what you want. But everybody else is about to be on their flights out to Cancun or Puerto Vallarta or wherever they're going, but they ain't playing in the NFL playoffs. So Josh Allen is, and he has a chance to beat Patrick Mahomes in the postseason for the first time in his career and in Pat Mahomes' career. So I'm just saying, it's a big game for them boys in blue.
So it's gonna be a tough one, man.
It
It's gonna
is
be a tough one.
round 3. This is round 3, dude. This is the Mayweather and McGregor fight right here. So
wait, we know how that one went.
yeah, okay, well, yeah, exactly. But shit, I mean, you know, I wanted to. Maybe it's like a McGregor Manny Pacquiao. Either way, you know how that goes. But you know, I don't know. I think that's gonna be obviously the only one I care about. I mean, I'm gonna watch all of them. But
are you nervous at all for it?
I am, just because it's, you know, like, I mean, let's be real. Like the Chiefs have been the Bills' kryptonite, dude. We've looked great. Those 2 seasons that we played them, one of them was in the AFC. The first one was in the AFC Championship. Next one was in this round, divisionals. So both times, well, the second time, so the last time was the 13 seconds. The time before that was in the AFC Championship, and that was just, you know, we just got beat. It wasn't even like, you know, it didn't come down to the end.
I didn't even get the ball in the overtime.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're the team that we need to beat. I'm glad it worked out this way. I'm glad they got to come to Orchard Park this time, because this is the one, dude. This is the one we've been waiting on. We beat them this year earlier in the season. We got their number in the regular season. So
is Stephon Diggs gonna have a game?
Stephon Diggs could have a game, or Dalton Kincaid could have a game, or Khalil Shakir could have a game. I don't give a damn who has the game. Maybe Josh Allen totes that thing for 100 himself. I don't care.
This guy's got big dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Big dreams.
Big dreams. Big dreams.
Y'all pray for him. Y'all pray for my guy, man.
Big dreams for the Bills, boy. That's all I'm saying. So
wouldn't want it any other way.
Let's get into the last 2 minutes of the show. Got your biggest and best segment of the day. Yeah. You got the 2-minute drill. I didn't mean to make it that big. Sorry, fellas. And
let them know. Let them see the clock down, come down.
Hey. Last minute thoughts, Isaiah. What you got going this week?
Man, I'm gonna be sitting on that couch all weekend watching football, just like I did this past weekend. Hopefully, I won't fall asleep so early in some of these games. But man, you know, I'm excited. I'm really kind of excited for this that last Sunday night game, man. You know,
hey,
a little nervous for you. We're gonna see a good side or a bad side of Bryce next week. So it's gonna be
I know. Fun. The show's gonna be seeing some different vibes depending on what the dealio is. So I don't know. I'm nervous too.
You know, I was just gonna say, yeah, y'all good, man. Yeah, doing the same rituals, keeping everything the same.
Same ritual. I keep this jersey on every game until Josh pisses me off, and then I rip it off. But I keep it in the next to me, and so like I won't put it back on though if he pisses me off. Like he'll piss me off, I rip it off, put it right here, and that's the ritual. That's all it is. Watch with the pops, maybe crack.
Look at the jersey and talk.
Yeah, exactly. Like because I know he feels it. I know that boy Josh. He senses it. He's like, all right, dude. Look, I gotta get
so is the football in your hands the whole game like it is for this podcast?
No football.
He's over here toting
no football. No football.
That might get bad. It could break something, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't keep this in my hands because this thing would go through my parents' window probably. If
Yeah.
after we know how some games with Josh been this year. After that second or third turnover, this thing might be flying through that freaking window.
He's
So
gonna throw it out the roof, bro.
we might be having to go to Best Buy to get a new TV. Local Walmart real quick.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so but I agree. I'm nervous. I'm ready. At the same time, we're getting deeper in the playoffs. About to hit the conference championships after this week, so hopefully my boys make it. So, but I got some last minute thoughts to end this puppy off. Before we give our picks of the week, just want to give a quick shout out to the boys at Mental Dimes. Another week in the books. Another week rocking and rolling, getting deeper in the playoffs. Got a couple more of these, so y'all take advantage. But
stay tuned.
Shout out Cold Kicks.
Absolutely.
Got good stuff. Rocking and rolling over there. And
shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So all right, Isaiah, we're here. Time of the week, pick of the week, rocking and rolling, divisional round. What you got?
I'm trying to stay away from teams who everyone think I'm picking. It is what it is. It is what it is.
The heart, baby.
The heart. Hey, the heart is on them 4 picks. You saw what that was. Hey, that was all heart right there.
Yeah,
but you
got one. Your best one.
Man, I'm torn. I don't know. I'm so lost on this. I think it's just the Lions. The Lions are gonna win. The Lions are gonna win. There's
Lions.
But I feel like that's just such an easy pick.
I don't know. I feel like that's actually one of. I don't know. I disagree. I think that's going to be one of the tighter games out of the. I mean, I think all these games are going to be good, but I think the Lions, they're definitely not the guaranteed win.
Yeah, well, then I feel better in picking them now.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like I said, Jared Goff to me just been up and down. So it's like if he has an up week, they win. But if it's the way it's been going, he might not. And we know Baker's slinging that mother humper trying to get his 250. So
for sure.
I don't know. Told y'all last week. Y'all already know who your boys rocking with. I went last week with them. What they do? Sent them boys to Cancun. So what are we rocking with this week? We're rocking with my boy Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia. Get your tables ready. Get your wings ready. Get your blue lights ready. Because it's a big one this week. In Orchard Park, no snow, hopefully. A little bit of cold.
That was bad.
Facing the kryptonite. Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh, watch out. The boys in red.
It's gonna be a sling off. Pause. But I'm gonna rock Bills. Bills, Lions, picks of the week. So if you don't got anything else, that's it, I guess.
That's all, man. That's all she wrote, folks. I appreciate the episode. Another episode in the books.
Another epi in the books. Episode 19. So go give us a follow, laugh, like, love, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Check us out. And we'll see y'all next week after the divisional round of playoffs.
Let's do it, man. Catch y'all then.
Adios.